Hello everybody, this is Pam at the Paper Outpost. Are you ready to have some good old papery fun today? I thought we'd do a little experiment with some greeting cards. This is the time of year when possibly you have a lot of greeting cards around. Maybe you're buying some to write Christmas cards, or maybe you're going through your old greeting card collection. Maybe you've gotten a lot of happy mail or cards and letters from friends or family, but maybe there were some pretty fronts to those cards, but we haven't put them to good use yet. And I have an old junk journal of mine that I'm going to add a few things to. I'm debating about whether to sell this one or not. I've held on it for a while and I love it, and I don't know if I want to sell it, but I might sell it. So we shall just see. Just keep your eyes on deck in the shop. Not sure yet, actually, so no commitment here. But I think I have a few pages in here we may be able to add a few little things to. So here is a nice general collection of, boy, there's a lot of bird twittering going on today. We've got the parrot, got the lovebirds, everybody's got a lot to say. It's just one of those days. I've got some average cards people might have, like this is a regular little, it's a blank note card, thank you card. I don't know if it's a thank you card, but it has a nice little tiger on it, and he's very cute. And this is for my sister on Mother's Day. I don't know if these are all used. No, these are, I guess they're a collection of new ones I came across somewhere. Happy Mother's Day. Mother's Day cards often come with beautiful flowers and things like that. Beautiful flowers here as well. Different orientations in the page, which I think we can have some fun with if we work together well. And this is one of those, I think it's a season's greeting. It's a Christmas card, and it's designed so that it has an opening here, and you can put your family photo. Somehow you can put your family photo in here. Yep, that's what they tell me. Okay, I think it's here. Yeah, is it? I don't know, but there's well, somewhere it says place photo here. There must be an opening. Maybe north? No. South? No. Has to be this way then. Doesn't look like it. I don't know. Maybe you have to open it or something. Maybe one side's just stuck. But I think that's the idea. Maybe it's this side. How are you supposed to do? Okay, there we go. Maybe I can get up. There, I guess I could stick a photo in now. I've made it work. Good old crafty endurance. We'll find a way. Okay, let's go over to some simple basics. So go ahead and gather up some greeting cards that you might have. Now remember, you can always keep the precious written part, save it. If this side is blank and you're willing to let it go, it'll actually reduce the amount of storage that you have. So that's a good thing. Okay, so one easy thing you can do is a corner pocket. And this one has a nice style for that. We can come along here and we can create our corner pocket. I guess this could be how many things can you make from a greeting card. I've already done some greeting card videos, but these I would try and just think of some new things to show you. And there was this beautiful card a lady gave me. It came in a happy mail, and it was sitting on my desk, and I kept looking at it and looking at it and looking at it, and I kept thinking, I see a pocket tuck. I see a pretty little embellishment here with the hummingbird. We must do something with that. Yes, be forewarned that if you send me things, I might cut them up and use them in junk journals. I think you probably already know that, so I'm sure that's probably okay with you already, but just so you're forewarned, because I love to recreate from things that are already present. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now what do we have? We have this. Nothing difficult so far. Grab my little brown dauber and my little brown ink. Actually, could use pink ink too. That would look cool. So I think I'm going to put it on this page in the corner. Now to get it to pop a little bit more, I'm just going to reorient you a little bit. Are you okay? Don't get seasick. Okay. I am going to take my, I hope we're recording. I am going to take my vintage photo, Distress Oxide, a favorite brown, one of my favorite browns. I guess my two favorite browns are this one and Walnut Stain, because those are the ones I just come across first. This one's medium brown. I say Walnut Stain is dark brown. And there we go. So now, as you can see, it stands out so much more already. Now, I'm just going to glue that down because I think it's perfect as it is. No muss, no fuss. We could always decorate it more, but we're just looking at basic construction and fun things that you can make from greeting card images. So Here we go. And we'll just let that dry. Now, if I was a wise little crafty wizard, I would put some mark in here so I know I have something to do there. Get some long, tall things. Sally, you know you got a pile of them over here. All right, I'm going to get my long, tall things. Little strips. All right, so we'll just mark that so we know we have something there. And now let's make something else out of a greeting card. That was easy enough. You can actually do a lot out of this one card. Let me free. Oh, yeah. Let me, I don't know. I'm getting different ideas. Okay. All right, we'll do that on a different card. I'm going to just take apart the pieces that I see personally. So one is I see this little guy in the corner here, and I think he might be pretty to come off all by himself. He might be a cute little corner embellishment, or I just may... He's just pretty the way he is, and I think what I'm going to do, okay, call me crazy, call me wild, but I'm going to do a little opposite corner movement here, and I'm going to put him right there. That's right, he's going to fit in that corner, and that way I can tuck something in. And hopefully this is almost already dry. We can go ahead and just finish that off and put him right there. Why do I hear this squeak? Oh, it's my dryer. Does anybody else have dryer squeak? I have dryer squeak, apparently. Yep, singing. It's singing in the rain. Dryer squeak, squeaking away. And there we go. And that reinforces that corner a little bit. And then we can put something fun in here. Like, what is this? A little piece of ledger, possibly? Will you fit? You look like you'll fit just nicely. Let's fold you up just a little. Just a little. And I like these torn pages because I think they have some character, some weather, the way they went through life. They had a little bit of a rough time, but that kind of, you know, they made it, and that's important. And there you go. Yeah, you know what I mean? That's easy, right? Okay, we'll mark that so we have that. And let's look for another blank little page. What are you doing in here? I have no idea. We'll figure you out later. Yeah, the randomness of God knows what when I was making things. Who knows? There was no rationale. There was no, I don't know what was going on in the turnip. It just happened. I'm just trying to find an undecorated page. Okay, maybe here's a page. Yeah, maybe we could do something on you. All right, so what we have left on you? Let's see. We already did a couple of fun things there. Now we have the tulips. We have this guy in the corner, and we have that little thing. But he runs into the tulips, so maybe I'm going to have to sacrifice tulip to salvage this. Maybe just do a one tulip design on that side. I could do that. All right, let's do that. Maybe we're going to not cut with the regular scissors. Maybe we're going to cut with these designer, I don't know, do they call them designer scissors? But they're like El Cheapo, but they give you an interesting edge. So let's try that. You can usually get those in your thrift shop. Sometimes they're sharp, sometimes they're not. But I haven't had really bad luck with these. These have been all right. I'm just following the design all the way around. Let me zoom in a little bit for you so you can see the excitement of this cut. Okay, there is the sacrificial lamb of the tulip that is being sliced and diced. Okay, not much screaming. It was all right. It's okay. We made it through. All right, going around. Just making random things out of greeting cards today. Yeah, I know you've got a pile. Go dig. Yep. And it's okay. Yeah, all your friends and family, they called and they said it was all right if you cut up your greeting cards. Yeah, they will not love you less and you will not be cut out of the will. There you go. Okay, you're in the clear. This time I'm going to go bold and I'm going to do pink. And I have got a Kitsch Flamingo color. Whoops, Kitsch Flamingo pink here. That's pinkish. We'll roll with that. I have a dedicated pink dauber, but I don't know where it is right now. It's okay. It's okay. There, this is just giving some pink hue around the corners. Very pretty. It's going to help it pop off the page. All right, so now we can certainly do 1,000,001 things with this. And what have I got here? Let's see, back up just a little bit so you can get a better idea. Now, I have a hole here. There's nothing wrong with a hole in a page. This is part of the nostalgia of the college rule page, and it's kind of nice. But sometimes you may not like that and you want to cover it up. So this is a way to cover that up if you wanted to do that. You could glue this whole thing down, which I think is fine. And I might actually do that in this case. Just, it's not a corner tuck. It's not anything other than an embellishment. And maybe I want to go ahead and decorate it up a little bit more. Okay, I can do that. Why? Because I have these here. This is my box of clusters, which I make randomly from stuff, like that stuff, you know. And then these are at the ready, so that when you're coming along, you're like, what should I do? I don't know what to do. Then you can do something like that. Then you have that, yeah. Or you could tuck it behind, and you could do that. I know, right? You do have possibilities. I like this. I don't know if somebody's going to think they're going to pull that. Well, if they do, they're going to find out it's glued down. There you go. So I am just going to glue this down. Man, that is one squeaky dryer. I don't know if you guys can hear that. I may need to dash off and do something about that. Okay, let's put you here. We need a little bit more glue on the back of this then. Okay. All right, let me go see if I can do something with that dryer. Hold on. Okay, and my great MacGyver wisdom, what did I do? I turned the dryer off. There you go. What a solution. Okay, so we have that, and that's I think that's just pretty the way it is. Just it made a bigger cluster, I guess. So you can use them as focal points or as little embellishments as you're going through your junk journal. Let's see, what do we have left here? I think I can isolate that entire tulip in the vase. Let me try. I'm going to try. Here I go. This is right. Okay. What scissors should I use? This one? Okay, I'll just use this one. Okay, and I'm going to try and... Oh, can you see? I'm trying to maintain the shape. You're supposed to move the paper and not the scissors. I can't do that. My brain doesn't do that. Okay. Try, though. I do try. I want you to know. So full out effort here trying to do that. And it's not easy. The masters of mixed media. You guys can do it. I know you can do it. Okay. Got my little flower coming out here. Doing good, doing good. So we're on what? This is like, I don't know, it's the second or third thing? I don't know. What are we doing? I forgot how many we made. I got all excited about the dryer. Okay, so maybe I need to come up from the side. Oh, I'm using the world's smallest scissors to make this cut. Let me bring out the bigger guns. All right, big guns are now present. Okay, now I can get a longer cut. I seem to be able to cut straighter with longer scissors, if at all. You know, if at all. Who are we kidding? If at all. Okay, so now we have that. Oh, that would look really pretty just right there, wouldn't it? I mean, yeah, I think so. I really like that right there. That would just look so nice right there. Okay. And I think I'm just going to be very simple about this. I'm going to take my vintage photo again, nothing fancy. So these are just fun things that you can do to decorate a junk journal that maybe, you know, you forgot about or haven't done in a while or never thought about or didn't realize it was a craft supply. And look how many different things you can get out of one greeting card. And I'm telling you, the people gave you permission to go forth and craft with these. They called. They left messages, the whole thing. It's okay to cut them up. Yep. All right, there we go. And now it's popping out. Isn't that nice? Now, he could just be a decoration, nothing more in life. He could also be a belly band. You could do something like that. I bet you weren't expecting that, were you? No. But I think I'm going to make him a corner tuck like this. So I'm going to take my Fabrifix glue, which I have transferred into the Sugar Bells icing piping bottle. Sugar Bells icing piping bottle. And I'm going to run a very thin bead of glue. That's why I put it in here, to get this thin bead of glue. Otherwise, it just comes out too thick. There, like that. And I'm just going to put it down. I'm just going to give it a second to dry. Maybe we'll carry on. And we'll come back and we'll tuck something in there because I think it's going to hold nicely. All right, so what do I got left? I think we did pretty well. I don't know what I would do with that, so I'm just going to maybe put it aside for now because in the unbeknownst. And let's move on to another card. we have this card. Love you, Mom. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to sacrifice Love You, Mom, but I like all this around. I think it's really pretty. So let's see if I can do some fancy cutting here without goofing it up. I'm going to open up the card. Let me reorient you just a little bit. Excuse me, excuse me. Okay, thank you. And I'm going to use my craft knife. And I think it's about high time I got a sharp blade. So I'm going to do it incorrectly. I'm going to use my pliers. I have glasses on. And I'm going to tilt it this way to make the break. See how there's those little lines? It's going to break along there, and I'm going to get a fresh blade that way. Okay, and then I'm going to put this. I should have taped it up before I put it in the garbage, but I didn't. But it's me who throws out that thing, so I know not to push my hands down into the garbage. Don't do anything I tell you. Why do I do this? It's like, you know, don't lose your fingers over crafting. It's not worth it. Be safe, wear hazmat suits, and craft on. Okay, let us try and remove this circle. Yeah, okay, I'm going to try and remove this circle. Let's zoom in a little bit so we can actually see what's going on. You can in and out this as much as you want. I'm going to make it more pen-like and see if I can do it that way. Let's see if this works. Okay, here we go. Seems to be working. Not bad. This is better than I thought. Okay, I'm on a craft mat, by the way. Make sure you have a craft mat, which is a self-healing cutting mat underneath you. Don't do this on a table. Don't do it on important stuff, because, yeah, you'll ruin it. So, okay, you could do this with scissors, but I just think it's a little easier. They also have scalpel craft knives if you're super fancy. You can do stuff like that. I'm not really that good with these knives, so I'm just going to do what I can and carry on. All right, here we go. I'm working it out. It's a little bit of dexterity here. Don't cut your fingers off. Okay. Okay, going around. Doesn't have to be exact, because we can ink it up and that will absorb some of the white. Okay, we got that? Okay, we're halfway home. Hold on. You can't hurry this because you're working with a sharp blade, so take your time. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to maintain the look of these little cute little flowers. Let's see if I can do it. And if you can't, you can always glue on little flowers that overlap the edges, which would be kind of cool. Yeah, I think we'll be able to do some really pretty little frames like that by overlapping the flowers on our own. Let's say if we didn't have a pretty card or something like that. Okay. I think I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Hang in there. Okay. I think I'm there. All right, what do we got? Am I free? Am I free? One little piece. There's always one little piece, isn't there? Isn't there? There you go. Come on. No. Mm-hmm. All right, did I get it? Oh, almost. Oh, there we go. All right. Well, that's a weird little thing there, isn't it? Okay, always retract your craft knife. And then get your little scissors and go fix whatever on earth that weird thing is. There. Okay, now we're good. All right. This would be an opportune time to come along and ink. Yeah. That will help whatever's on the inside here pop, and it'll get rid of all those little white areas that I missed, because I am so exact not. But it kind of just blends everything in, and it'll give it a little bit more definition with whatever we put behind it. Now that's really pretty. Let's grab the ruler, and we will take this off. Can you see? Almost. There we go. There, we're free of that. Now there's a lot more we could do with this, but this